Welcome to part 2. So we are packing up and leaving Erik behind. We are starting from Brumunddal and we are going to drive to against Fagernes, then drive Beitostølen over Valdresflye, then end up in Lom, and then drive against Åndalsnes. So it's I think we're gonna find a camp between Lom and Åndalsnes, and then drive Trollstien tomorrow. So it's gonna be a good trip back home, going west and then taking the detour up home. So stay tuned, a lot of things are coming up.
There is sparking.
Welcome to Overlanding in Norway. This is a new Overlanding series by Land Rover Drive, and it's gonna take you through one of our most epic trips so far. In this episode we are leaving Erik behind. Me and Ørjan are starting on our way home and we head west. Because of bad weather we end up driving most of the day. And again we are finding camp in the dark.
Looking at the camera. The two chaps are running motorways.
Big and fun. Okay, new wheels. Before we go anywhere or do anything, we need to get some breakfast. And we also take the time to check out Erik's new house, which is great. I get the time to take a shower and also back up my memory cards. As always, Erik's at the frying pan making us bacon and eggs. Ooh, yum 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 yum. Ready for breakfast?
Yes. Thank you.
Looks good. So we're taking our time with breakfast and also spending some time with Erik before we're going to leave him behind. We end up talking about Ørjan's electrical problem and why his fans aren't working. As usual, we are trying to fix Ørjan's car.
We're starting with a hobby, I think.
Yeah.
Maintaining his car on the road.
Yeah.
Because he has no maintenance when he's off the road in his garage.
What?
For a trip.
If you just start taking your regular fee for working on Land Rovers,
I will be rich.
yeah, you will be very rich.
He has troubles with his cooling fan. It's an aftermarket cooling fan on his radiator, which we're suspecting of working. Half of these connections are green, which they shouldn't be. And the other half is unknown.
You could probably fit a second engine in here.
Mm.
Holy crap. So much room.
And there is sparking.
Okay. So trying to fix this fan. Also his internal coupe fan stopped working. It turned out to be a fuse. So he's finally got some heat and some power to the fan so he can get the fog off his windscreen. and it was just in time. Because the weather we are heading into, you're gonna need every single bit of that heater fan. After we fixed Ørjan's car yet again, we are ready to set off from Brumunddal. Next stop will be Gjøvik. So, leaving Erik behind. Yeah, he has so much things he needs to do, and also he's driving south to Stavanger on early Sunday morning. So yeah. But me and Ørjan is continuing, and we are going south. We are going to see some amazing mountains and fjords. So it's gonna be some crazy views, and hopefully I can capture them. So yeah. But first, Gjøvik, get some, fill up some groceries again, and then maybe fill up the coffee cup, and we are off to continue from there to Fagernes. So, Gjøvik. So fill up the freezer or the fridge and making some lunch. Then continue to Fagernes. Eat while drive. Yes. So yeah, just make this ready and then start to Fagernes. So we just left Gjøvik. It's crappy weather, but we are still smiling. We are driving to Fagernes. It's about 1.5 hours, and when we get to Fagernes, we're gonna decide if we're going to drive over the mountain to Lund, or if you're gonna stay around Fagernes and we're gonna check the map and see, and check the weather and see where the weather is going to be best tonight, so we can hopefully sit outside making dinner. So Fagernes next, then back there?
Sunny, we got chance of midpoint or something.
Let's go to the beach. Jeg skal prøve å slå på tåkelysene for å se om du ser forskjell. Wow, heftig skyt. We are driving down from Valdresflye and from Jotunheimen because weather is so bad. So we just continue. Hopefully it's going to be better on the other side of the mountain, and then we can finally take a pit stop, a break, so we can stretch our legs and also start and get out. It's starting to get pretty late in the day, so we are taking some side roads to check if we can find a place to set up camp. Actually to look for camp. We found one road, but turns out to be someone living there, so we are going to continue. So we are gonna drive for about half an hour and try and outrun this this rain. So hopefully you can set up camp while it's not raining. And we are going to start trying to Lesja. Still trying to find a place to camp. Just turned off the tarmac onto gravel roads, so and we have already climbed a bit, so it's looking good. So never driven there before, so but a view here. Oh. So, still raining, and we just stopped to take a short break, and also let storm get out, so he can do his thing and stretch his legs. Looks like all like forest road. So we are done with the pit stop. Just it's good to take a break when you've been driving so long. So we are somewhere between Vågamo and Lesja. We just started up on this road, and we are climbing up the mountain, or the side of the valley, and we're gonna keep climbing a bit. And it looks like it's gonna be a fun road. So yeah, continuing on against Lesja, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. So. Coming up to the toll road, yeah. See, I think it's the automat, so it's a card. That's paid. It was 100 kroner. That's about 8.5 pounds, maybe. $10. So it's quite muddy on this road after all the rain, but it's a fun road to drive. So keep on going. So we are still looking for camp, and but the views up here are amazing. So the fog just it opened up a bit, so we can see. And if it had been sunny, and it would have looked amazing. But we are looking for camp, so we're gonna continue drive, and I'm just gonna say see you at camp. And I think we're gonna make the same as yesterday, dry tech food, because it's getting pretty late. It's already 9:30, so and I guess about an hour, and we have found camp. So we're gonna drive a bit down from the mountain, get some shade from get some shade from the wind. Get some cover from the wind, and then oh, det var svært. Skal bare kjøre først, du, så har så bra lys.
Nei, for det blir bare nummer 3.
Ok, ja, det er greit da. Det er bestemt selv. Jeg skjønner, men det er bare du lys, du som har lys.
Ja, men jeg tenker bare for luften.
Ja, det er min feil.
Kanskje.
Yep, so continue driving, find the camp, hopefully soon. Arriving at camp in the dark again. base camp is the side road on the road that we were on. And we are gonna just park up the Land Rover so we can use a tarp between, and then set up the lavvo behind that again. Yeah, finally camp. Camp for tonight. The lavvo. So put out the lavvo here behind the cars, and then set up the tarp over between the cars so we can sit here and make some food, and then just walk into bed behind. I think this was turned out great,